everybody. Welcome to Van Life Regina Live. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. It's cold, windy, and raining here. I hope wherever you're at, the weather is beautiful. We're going to say hello to who's in here. Share this out if you can. I've got a wonderful guest tonight. Her name is Talia, TNZ Integration on YouTube. I have the link posted to the top of the chat. And a beautiful soul, super sweet lady. I met her through our friend Odin, the RV Virgin. You guys all know him. I met her through him, and my game buddy Odin. And you're gonna really like her channel. Check it out. Beautiful scenery. She's a sweetheart, beautiful soul. You can just tell by talking to her. I've been talking to her for about an hour backstage. So you guys be sure and check her out. We're going to bring her up in just a little bit and chat with her. She's traveled all around the world, living out of a suitcase, I tell you. So super awesome. Also, she has Instagram. If you go to her channel, you can find her Instagram link. And yeah, you guys will definitely dig her show. Let's see what's going on here. See who's here. We got 10 starting out right now. So yeah, hopefully this build up. I was a little iffy about doing this on a weekend because getting that time of year where people are going camping more. But this is a good time for me and her to be live. So let's see what's going on here. Floss is in the house. What's up, Floss? Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Scrolling down. Alan Schaefer's in the house. Thank you, Denise Pace, for the gifted 5-channel memberships. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Let me play a little something for you for that. Thank you so much for buying memberships. That's awesome. What do we got here? Oh, there they are. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Right on. And good to see you, Lily. Thanks for coming in. We got Floss, Lily, Alan, Rudy, Ariga, Autism Homestead. What's up? Thanks for being here. Awesome. Susan, Nashville watching. Awesome. Thank you, Susan, for being here. Mel is in the house. What's up, Jess Mel? You're going to dig the guest. I'm telling you, Melissa, you're going to like this lady. She's awesome. Link is at the top. Desert Deb is in the house. What's going on? All right. Thank you again, Denise. Denise has been a member for 32 months. What? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yes. We had Odin backstage, but he had to call it a night. It's 2 or 3 a.m. in Norway. And Odin's getting older. No, he has to work in the morning. So he sacrificed to stay up to say hi and hang out for a little bit. Like I said, share this out if you can. You guys, I want to get her some subscribers. Her channel's very young, just started out. The link is at the top. You guys are really going to like the scenery and listening to her talk about finding yourself, about finding who you are is what I feel I get from it when I'm watching it, how to open yourself up to what's going around in the world and what's going on with you. There's Odin. Oh, He's going to try to follow us and stay awake. Look at that. He popped into the chat. But let me see. We're going to give it a few more minutes and we'll bring her up. I would play one of her videos, but for some reason, when I play a video off right now, she loses sound. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've never had that happen before, but Odin was not losing sound, but she would. So I'm not sure why. That threw me. I've never had that happen before. Let's see. Everybody saying hi to Odin. Thank you for buying the memberships again, Denise. That's awesome. That is a big help with the channel for sure. And what's the, see, hello, Lily saying hello. Thank you for that, Melissa, giving a thumbs up. You guys are amazing. Yeah, we're starting to get some people rolling in now. Awesome. Desert Deb saying hi to Odin. Odin got, one of these days we're going to have Odin come up and show his new RV. He got a new RV. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Pretty suave. I think hey, Debbie F is in the house. What's going on, Debbie? Thanks for being here. That's awesome. We got some people rolling in. Be sure, catch that link at the top of the chat. She's like I think she had 34 subscribers when we started. You know, right now we could send her 16 more people. So that would be awesome. And I think you guys will like the message that she tells us and shows us in her videos. I really wanted to play a video, but every time I do, she has to leave and come back. Desert Deb, a member for 20 months. Thank you for being a member to the channel. It's pouring rain here. What's the weather doing where you're in? Go ahead and type it in the chat. We've got lots of rain here. Actually, my friend Talia that we're bringing up, she's just north of me in Washington right now. She's hanging out with family. Yes, thank you for being a member. All right, let's see here. 18 in the house. All right, let me see see what's going on. Sunny and 20 to 20 Celsius. So she's in Canada. Desert Deb says cloudy, windy, and cool. She's down in the desert. Awesome. All right. Talia, you ready to come up? Yep, she gave me a thumbs up. So we're going to bring her. Homestead it's 709. Let's see. And we're going to bring her up. Vancouver Island almost feels like summer. 45. Okay, we're going to bring our friend up, Talia, and you guys be sure and check the link out above. What's up, girl?
Hi. Hi, Gina. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Nice
Is
to
this
meet
your
you.
first live? Have you ever done
It
a
is
live?
my first live. I have never
Awesome.
done a live before.
We're breaking her in right here with all of those folks. We're getting her started here. They're telling us the weather where they're all out. I don't know if you can see the chat. Can you see the chat?
I can't. No.
Yeah, you can't. Thank you, Susan, for that. Ron sees America. Hello, Ron. This is my friend Taya. TNZ Integration is link is above in the chat. You guys go click on it. Like I said, you guys will find out a lot about this young lady. So tell me, Taya, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico originally.
Originally? Yes. And how long have you been traveling the way you travel?
Well, the way I travel right now is different. I started traveling. I've been traveling for a really long time, but I really started nonstop 2 years ago. But I've really been focusing into the projects for about a year, a little bit less.
Right. Now, you did say when you started traveling, you were just kind of running away from something, but then it's turned into something that you really want to do.
Yes. At the beginning, I was just running away from everything I didn't want in my life. And then it started to become something more of purpose, of making it a purpose.
Making it a purpose. And what, as far as traveling, what has it brought to you, like finding yourself? Has it done a lot for you that way?
It has shown me what I like to do in life, what I want to share to the world, what I want the message to come across, to face my fears, and to help other people face their fears along the way. It's brought me with amazing people like Thor, and just meeting people all over the place, and just seeing that, if you don't like your life a certain way, you can just change it. You can change it, and you can get inspired by other people.
Yes. Right there. Did you hear that, guys? If you don't like your life, you can change it. And that's something that a lot of us forget. And this young lady has found it for herself and found that she can change her life to what she wants. When So let me ask you this: when you first started traveling for purpose, not because you were running away from something, but when you started in on that's what you like to do, what is one of the places that you've been to that really helped you, I don't know, find more out about yourself, self discovery? I mean, have you found a place like that that you've really enjoyed?
I don't think it's that much about the place, but the people that you're around and what you're doing. So,
Yeah.
I think it's where I started. I went to Poland to do the Wim Hof. I don't know if anybody knows Wim Hof, but I went to do his expedition. And I think that's where I learned a lot about myself and what I wanted to do.
And so I don't know who that is. What kind of expedition is it?
Okay, so Wim Hof, he's known as the Iceman. So he's the one
Oh,
that swims under the ice, and he started a whole like ice bath, like push,
okay.
and the breath work and all of that. And so I went to his expedition, which is you have to climb the mountain, like the freezing mountain in your shorts and your bathing suit,
Oh,
and
oh,
and you meet all these amazing souls along the way that are
yeah.
doing this crazy thing with you, and you realize how much you evolve when you do when you face your fear and just go and do things like this.
R- So now you've done a deep ice bath then.
Yes, yes, for many
What is
years.
that? What does that do for you? How does it make you feel?
It makes you feel amazing. I was struggling with very high anxiety for
Mhm.
around the time of COVID. I went through
Right.
like a breakup, and my mom was really sick, and it was just a lot of things going on. I lost my job. I was just feeling like I was losing control over everything, and I had tried everything. I went to therapists, and nothing worked.
Right.
And one day I saw his video, and I just jumped into the ice bath, and it was just like everything just cleared out. I felt like myself again. I felt happy again, and so it
Wow.
helps with your dopamine. It helps pull up your dopamine up.
Yeah.
Um, it helps for reducing inflammation if you're sick. It helps you for so many things. For like physical, mental well-being, spiritual well-being. So it just helps in every aspect
Right.
in my personal perspective.
Right. Now, have you met like people or a culture that made you just feel amazing just talking to them? I mean, is there any particular one?
Um, well, I did really like Norway.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I liked Norway and I liked Ireland.
Ireland, yes.
Yes, Ireland. Everybody in Ireland was so nice. I remember they would say like if you'd be in the nightclub or something and they pass and they cross through you and they kind of bump you,
Yeah.
they would all be like, "Oh, sorry, love. Sorry, love." It's like, oh
Nice.
my gosh.
I would
In
love to
Mexico,
go.
they would have never done that. And
Yeah.
everybody.
Here
Um,
either. Yeah.
I remember walking outside without. It was freezing outside, and I went out to the store, and I didn't have anything on me because I was used to being in the cold.
Right.
But this little, I think he was young. He was like 18 years old, and he passed by and he saw me. And he's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, why don't you have a jacket? Oh no, no, no! What?" He's like, "Here are my gloves. Here are my gloves." He's
Oh
like,
my goodness. He
"Oh
was
no,
trying to
give
get
it
you
to
warm.
me!"
That's awesome. How long did you
Yes,
spend in Ireland?
about 2 weeks.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Any favorite scenery places there that you went to?
Oh my God. Yes, the cliffs that they
Yeah,
have over there, and Galway, the town of Galway was really, really nice.
right. I've seen some of the countryside of Ireland through some van life channels I follow. There, it's beautiful. It's amazing. And I think it
Yeah.
was the cliffs they were talking about in one of them. Yeah, awesome. Let's see
Oh,
what.
that must be amazing to go in your van and
Yeah, I think it's amazing to go, van lifers that just can go anywhere around the world, you know? I just love it. I follow a lot of Australian van lifers and, uh, also a lot of van lifers in the UK. I love seeing the countryside. Hello, everybody that just came in. This is Talia. Links up at top. You guys go check her out. Amazing channel, amazing footage. She's got some beautiful pictures and footage around the world. So, did uh when you were in Norway, you were at the village that Odin works at, right?
Yes, that's my next project, finishing that video. And it's gonna be
Oh,
a longer form, like actually showing everything we did over there and
yeah.
hopefully he'll be in the footage. I didn't take
D-
that much.
did you
I
get in
think
the ice water there?
I did. Hmm.
Was oh man, it's got to be cold. I just can't imagine how cold that is. I
Oh,
watch a
it's
lot of
freezing.
athletes talk about ice bath.
Hmm.
Like Joe Rogan talks about ice bath is amazing for your mentally and your body. But whew, oh my God, that's cold. How about you guys in the chat? Would you guys do an ice bath? So, what is now? Is it hard learning all the different languages?
I don't think well I haven't learned any other language. I know Spanish, English, and some German.
Uh huh.
But that I've always known just from living in Mexico and the US, and my dad used to be German. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, well, like European German gets you a lot of. You can talk to a lot of different people, right? Because
Yes.
a lot of them speak German, correct?
German. Yes. Well, with as much as I remember, because it's not perfect
Right.
as they, yeah. But everybody speaks English everywhere. Like, you would be surprised.
Really,
Like,
really.
yeah, it's rare the place that they don't.
Right on, right on. So now the clip I used for the thumbnail where the horse, where was that at?
Oh, that was Ireland. Yeah.
Ireland. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's cool. Now when you go to everywhere you go, do you try to stay 2 weeks or longer or
Yes, I try to stay at least 2 weeks. Because I don't feel like you can see the culture, which is what I'm really after, like the people, the culture. You can see all the sceneries, but at the end of the day, the people make the place. So
right?
I like to stay 2 weeks or longer.
Right, right. I was looking, and if you guys have any questions, ask them in the chat. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat and here. So if you do have a question, put a capital Q, like 3 of them there, and I'll try to notice it. I'm going to try to watch both. So, do you fly everywhere you go? Yeah,
Yes, I sold everything. That's how I'm doing it. I don't have a car right now.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yes, I'm still deciding where I'm gonna settle because I do want to settle.
yeah,
I want to settle, but I think that's just gonna come along the way.
yeah.
Instead of just trying to think about it too much.
Have you been around the states a lot?
Yes, I know. I don't know the East Coast that much, but I know most of the West Coast and the center.
Oh, okay. You haven't been to the East Coast much. Yeah, I've
Hmm.
traveled all over the states driving truck. East Coast is different, but I love the West Coast for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
West
West
Coast
Coast.
is beautiful.
Yes, you can't beat it. Have you been to like Moab in Utah or the Moab Desert?
I've been to Utah. I don't know if Moab.
What
Uh,
about Alabama Hills?
I don't remember.
Uh, so you've been to Oregon, right?
I've been to Oregon.
Have
Yes,
you been to Crater Lake here?
yes.
Yeah, that's an amazing. To me, that's the best place in the states. I think that's amazing.
Oregon is beautiful. It's probably
It
one of
is.
the most beautiful states, nature-wise.
Yeah, nature-wise,
Yeah.
yes. See, the Dingle Peninsula, Ireland was my favorite place. Smithwick's was my beer of choice. Talking about Ireland. Do you drink beer?
No, no,
No?
but everybody drinks beer over there. Yes, I
Yeah,
drink the cider, the apple cider.
yeah. Do you drink, have you drank mead with Odin?
Yes, yes,
Yes, I've gotten mead here to try mead. That's very good.
yes.
So, what's your favorite cuisine of all the places you've been?
Oh my gosh. That's hard. That's a harder one. Not Irish, I'll tell you that.
Not really. Really? Yeah. Not Irish.
I haven't gone to India, but Indian food is by far my favorite food. But where I've been, I think probably the food from Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is food in Spain like Mexican food?
No, no, it's a little different. It's I mean we do have a lot of seafood like they do, but
Mhm.
Mexico it's a lot of spices. It's a lot of like chili and
Right,
sauces.
right.
Spain doesn't do that much, but they do use a lot of of like powders and stuff into it that gives it like spices.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's and wherever you go in Spain, it's also different. Like if you go to the north, to the coastal, it's very a lot of seafood. If you go to the middle, it's a lot of more of fried stuff, which is I don't like that much. But then you go to another place and it's more like spices. So it's just like wherever you are in Spain, it's just so different
Oh, okay.
to what
Okay.
you eat as well.
Right. I've never tried Indian food till my friend G was here. He took me to an Indian restaurant. Oh my God. Indian food is now my favorite food. But I had never tried it before. That was Mexican food to my favorite food.
Yeah,
But
it's similar though, Mexican and Indian. No,
yeah, it
yeah,
is it is similar. It is. I love Italian food, but I try to stay away from pastas, so I kind of miss out on Italian food. So, what is so as a now? Do you travel single mostly, or you travel with a companion at times, or
Sometimes single, and sometimes last time I traveled with Brian, and that's who we
yeah,
met with. So
yeah,
yes, I like it better when I go with somebody. Um, so it's different because when you're alone, you're more open to the experiences, right? To
yes,
meet new people and stuff. And when
right,
you're with other people, you kind of are more with that person, but
right.
it's an easier flow.
It has, yeah,
Hmm.
it has its pluses and its minuses. I mean, what's a place that you enjoy if you can't share it with somebody sometimes?
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that totally. Hello, Marianne. Thanks for coming in. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Again, if you're new into the chat right now, this is Talia. Her link is above. Go check it out. And on her page, you can find her Instagram. Super cool channel. She's got a kind soul, as you guys can see here talking with her. You guys will definitely enjoy her channel. So, now, what's the most exciting thing you've done on your travels? Something that really got your heart racing?
The most exciting thing, I I don't, I think for me, still Windhoff is the one that tops most of it. But I think it's always exciting to meet all of these new people. Like for me, it's all about always the connections.
Yeah,
The life Thor, lives. I think it's pretty exciting when he
yeah.
was telling us about his biking travel that he wants to do, and so just encountering all these people and
Just counting
trying
other
to
people. Yeah,
trying to get to know them, even though the culture is different, and
yeah.
just yeah.
The connection, the people connection's the most exciting part. So, yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
and I think the most exciting but most scary part is when you don't have all of it planned. Like that's what happens. I plan certain parts, and then some parts I'm just like, okay, God, lead
Yeah,
me because
fly by the
that's
seat of
very
your pants.
exciting. But mm,
So there are times that you don't have anything planned and you just go.
yeah,
Wow. See, now to me that would be scary. That would be scary. Not having a plan. Hello, the broken nomad. Thanks for coming in. Is she married? Uh-oh. No, she is not married.
no,
No. She's a world traveler though. I'm telling you guys. Is she married? You crazy wild man. That's the broken nomad. He's an awesome guy. Um, so do you drink coffee?
I do.
So where's the best cup of coffee you've ever had?
The best cup of coffee, um, probably the one I make.
The one, yeah, see? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a coffee person. I love coffee.
yeah, it's awesome. It's an addiction, huh?
It is. Yeah, making the a broken nomad sent me my first my AeroPress, and a cup of coffee made with an AeroPress, nothing better. Nothing better. And it's just like the process of making the coffee is as
Yeah,
good as drinking the coffee. For
yeah.
sure.
The smells. The
Yes.
smells so good.
Yes, absolutely. So now, do you? I was watching. Where was the video? I just watched a video of you underwater. Where was that?
That was close to
The
how do you
village.
call him? Yeah, to the village. It's not.
Okay,
Yes. What's his name on the game?
Odin.
Odin. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was close to the village.
And everybody that don't know, we call him Thor. She knows him as Thor. We know him as Odin, the wild man. Where is she now? I need to travel right there now. Uh-oh, you got some fans in the chat. Look out. Calm down, mister. Can see Troy S says connecting with locals has always been the best choice during my travels. I
Oops,
think she feels the
it
same
froze.
way.
Okay, it froze a little bit.
So when you connecting with people, is it just out in public, like you go to a restaurant, you meet somebody, or you just meet somebody out when you're out walking around, or do you have an
Um,
intent, you know?
well, I try to do projects, filming projects or do some like I put purpose into it. I used to travel just to travel and it's not that fun to me
Right.
anyways. I
Right.
like the part of like putting the purpose. So when you're focused on what you do, it's like it's just everything comes to you. That's what I realized.
Right.
When you go there trying to meet people, it's harder. But when you're focused on your project or whatever your aim is about being there, then it's like everything else just kind of comes back and you start meeting people along the way.
Have you ever been to a country where it is uh, a little scary being a woman there? Like I watch Itchy Boots. She's going
Oh,
across like,
you froze.
oh, sorry. There we go. Over here. Can you hear me? You hear me now? Uh-oh, I think we might
Oh,
have
oh,
lost.
there we go.
Okay.
Well, okay, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, you're see I'm seeing you freeze and you're seeing me freeze. Uh,
The
have you ever
crowd is
been
probably having fun.
Play a place where it was maybe a little scary being a woman? Like a country that's, like I follow Itchy Boots and she's going through where women are not, women have to wear veils and stuff. Have you ever been any place like that?
Um, no, I wanted to go to Morocco, and everybody said don't go as an alone
Yeah.
person, so I didn't. But I went to Turkey, and in Turkey, I thought it was going to be very well Arabic, just that
Yeah.
culture, and everybody was super super nice. But I know Turkey is also a little different because they had like a different president, and that president changed a lot of the culture and the rules.
Right.
So I
I
my mind I thought it was gonna be completely different from what it was.
Oh, wow. Well, what I watched with Itchy Boots, she's a single lady that rides a motorcycle through all the countries in the world. She's went through Morocco, but she's in, I think it was Saudi Arabia. Um, but yeah, there was issues where it was a little iffy, in a couple of places. Yemen was one of them.
Yemen.
Yeah, was really difficult for her to get through there on her motorbike. Uh, she had to get a guide to take her on through. But yeah, I find it interesting, and I always wondered when I first started thinking about interviewing you, I wondered if you had trouble being a woman in another country.
No, not till now.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they usually tend to also exaggerate, I think, even just from being from Mexico and how people would always say Mexico is so dangerous. And it is, a little bit, but I had worse the US. So
yeah, yeah.
I think
I
it's
I've
all just a
traveled all
matter of
over the U.S.
perspective.
and I've had scary moments here in the U.S. and I've always heard that it's scary in Mexico, but I see a lot of van lifers go down there with no problem. They go to Baja and all that. They love it. So,
Yeah. So I watched the other day a documentary of a YouTuber who went to Ukraine right
uh
now.
huh.
And it was very surprising because it's not what I thought it would be. Like people who are living normal, like it's like
Yeah.
it wasn't like the news portrays it, at least not anymore.
Right.
And I was like, wow, like you're here thinking bombs every day, and they're just like, no, it's normal.
Yeah. They went to visit Ukraine. I'd be almost scared to go visit. Wow.
Yes, yes. I guess he was. I think
Really?
he was in Rome, and he was like, I'm just gonna jump to Ukraine. I know it's in war, but I want to go see what it is. And he made a
Have
whole episode on it.
Have you ever been to like Russia?
No.
Really? Uh, you've been to Germany though. Yeah.
Yes.
What
Yes.
I would love to see Germany. What was the sites you've seen in Germany? I've heard the buildings there are amazing. Is that
Yes.
true? Yes.
Yes. It's very different from the US for sure.
Is it? Wow.
Yes. It's
Well,
beautiful.
Wow.
But the U.S.
Uh,
has too. It's everywhere. It has its a little bit. What it has its pros and its cons.
yes. Hello, Ash. Thanks for coming in. Be sure and check out the channel. I put the link up above. An awesome channel. We're interviewing Talia right now. I think you'll dig her channel. Ask her if she's been to Texas. Have you been to Texas? I lost your volume again. I can't hear you. Nope. She may have to pop out and come back, guys. She's been losing volume on and off. Yeah, we'll bring her back up as soon as she comes back in. Broken Nomad, she is from Mexico. That's her original home, but I'll ask her when she comes back if she's been to Texas. Yeah, you guys be sure and check her link out. She's awesome. I'm telling you. Hello, old Van Gal, Ash Ventura. I'm going to say hello while we're waiting for her to come back. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, pop them in. Broken down, man. I need to travel right there now. She's right above me in Washington. I spent a lot of time in Mexico. Really? Did you have any troubles traveling through Mexico, Broken Nomad? I don't know why she keeps losing her sound. That is weird. It was, she was losing her sound when I would play a video, but I don't think that was the problem. Yeah, Germany is safe for women to travel alone, yes. Let's see. I had zero trouble in Mexico. Must be my face. Okay, she's back. You there?
Hi, yes.
There
Hi,
we go.
everyone.
I don't know why that keeps happening. That is so weird. So, have you been to Texas?
Have I what?
Been to Texas? That was the
Yes,
question.
I lived in Texas for a little bit.
Oh, really? What part?
Yeah, San Antonio.
San Antonio. Right on. I've always wanted
Yeah.
to see. Ash says I've always wanted to go to Mexico. Yeah, I've been to Mexico, but just across the border. Yeah. So, where all of you've lived in the U.S.? Uh-oh, we lost her again. Let's see. You know what? Her connection may not be that good. She's up in Washington, but she's out in the woods. She's staying with family. I've seen the outside of where she's at. She's out in the woods area. There you go.
Yeah, I don't
Lots
know what
of,
keeps happening.
yeah. Do you have really good internet there, or
I have Starlink. Usually, I don't have an issue.
see? And I'm on Starlink too right now. That's so weird. They're saying San Antonio. Woohoo! Right on. Where have you lived in the States? Uh-oh, we lost her again. I don't know what's happening. There's a van life couple who had their Mercedes Sprinter taken by the police. I seen that episode. I forget that van life channel. I seen that. Susan, I actually remember that. Yep, I remember that video. And it was kind of a big channel. Yes, kind of a big channel. That was a really bad circumstance for sure. What?
I know. It's like it flickers and then I can't hear you.
Okay, no problem. We'll keep it going. Okay, she needs to
Mhm.
get back on here right now. She's back. Calm down, everybody. She's back. We've got some
Sepa, please.
hardcore followers going on here. Uh, so
Hi.
where have you lived in the States?
Florida and Texas.
Florida and Texas. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
But I would love to live in this area. This area is beautiful.
Pacific Northwest. Yeah.
Hmm.
Have you ever been to Alaska?
No.
That I think that'd be you like that cold. I think that'd be a place to
Yes.
go. Yeah, for sure. The polar plunge up in
Like
Alaska.
polar plunge. Oh my God. It just, you never get used to it as
Oh
much
my.
as you do it.
Do you try to uh do cold baths? I mean like uh get in cold water as much as possible. I mean like
Yes. Yes,
yeah.
I do. I mean, it's mostly to get out of your comfort zone, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but then it kind of becomes your comfort zone later, like everything in life, once you do it and overcome it. But I mean, the ice bath is still, it always is still punchy.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Let me see here what we got going on. Any questions you guys ask them in the chat. So now what I think Norway's probably been your favorite place, the sound of it.
Uh, well, I went in the dark season, and
Uh-huh.
I I didn't like that part that much. I mean, I liked it where the village is, because the sun comes down around 4 p.m., so it's not that bad. But Tromsø, it was we had 1 hour light, and I was like, "Get me out of here!" I
One
think I
hour
left for
of
4 days.
light. Wow.
and
Wow.
it's and it's very expensive.
Did you see the
Yeah,
northern
Norway is
lights
super
there?
expensive. Eh?
Did you see the northern lights there?
I didn't. I was really hoping to, but I did. We didn't.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we got more people. You've got a fan club here in the chat. Does she like long walks by the river, holding hands and drinking coffee? Asking for someone else. That's what they're typing in. Goodness sakes, you got some followers going on. Oh, she's going to have a hard time holding connection. Does she like long walks by the river? Well, I tell you what we're going to do. I think we're going to keep having some connection problems. If she makes it back in, we'll schedule another live. Let's see here. She's back.
Oh my God. I don't want to keep interrupting you, Gina, with all
Oh,
the.
that's okay. Um, uh, yeah, you've got some new followers in the chat for sure.
Aye, they're awesome.
Walking
You're
along the
awesome.
river, holding hands and drinking coffee. It sounds like a song, Kevin. Holy moly! It sounds like you just wrote a song, like the Pina Colada song, like that song.
That's a good song.
It is. It is. So, uh, since you're having internet connections, what we can do is cut the short and time another live stream, maybe when you're traveling from somewhere, if you would like to
Yes.
do. Awesome.
Yes, that would be fun.
Yeah. You guys, thank her for coming in. You guys, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us. And
Oh no,
we,
thank you, Gina.
I
It's
love
been
it.
so much fun.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you. And I will catch you guys later. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you on the next one. Let me end this.